have built one of the best M4 builds you can make in this game, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to build it and how and why it's so good. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch. I stream almost every day. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So I have been playing with a ton of the weapon attachments in this game, and I have found an M4 build that is heavenly. It is one of the best builds in the game, and this thing looks absolutely amazing. It looks angelic. I will show you exactly how I made this kit, but let's shoot it at a wall and just show you guys the type of recoil control we have on this thing. So this thing literally beams. Like, I'm barely pulling down. Again, I am pretty close to the wall. Let's go right here to a little farther wall. Let's shoot at that wall right there. Let's back it up a little bit. Let's just spray at this wall for a couple seconds right here. Let's look at this weapon pattern spray. This thing is disgusting. It is genuinely gross. That's not even bad, because as you see, it just, you can like move around, you can kind of, I mean, I suck at aiming, but besides that, but I'll show you guys exactly how I built this. And you need level 3 traders for this. You need level 3 gunny at least. Some of these attachments I also stripped off of different weapons, but we'll see what we can actually buy for this build. So if we go over to gunny, we are going to pull out our little build right here, and this is the build. If you see all these little names, you could copy it just from this, but I have made this an impeccable build. So first things first, let's start with the mag that I rock on it. I rock this 60 round mag. Again, the more bullets I have, the better I feel. The reload time is a little fast, but that's all right. I'd rather have more bullets. For the scope that we're using on this gun, we are using this Razor 1:6 times rifle scope. I love having a little bit more of a zoomage. I do lose weapon handling, obviously, but if I wanted to gain a little more weapon handling, I could put like an HCOG on it, and that would be perfectly fine. So let's start at the top though. Right here, I am using a basic M4 buffer tube. Nothing too insane with this. Next to this, I am using the Mo stock. This Mo stock you can buy off of Gunny, as well as you can the butt pad that I am rocking. You can buy all 3 of these off of Gunny, which is pretty nice. Now for the upper receiver, we're just using an M4 upper receiver. Pretty simple. We have a X7M15 handguard on this weapon. You can also buy this off of Gunny. If we go right here, we see we have an X7M15 handguard right here. On the handguard, we are using a Lock 5 rail with a Lock 7 slot, and we're using the DD vertical foregrip that you can buy off of Gunny as well. This is the best foregrip I believe that we can buy. Again, I have been looking up and down. I have been trying to understand how to build weapons in this game, but if I got a couple things wrong, I'm sorry, but this is one of the best builds. Yesterday, I did have a build with a 1.11 MOA. I don't know what I changed. I literally couldn't get back to it, but I know I can get this down to a 1.11. I haven't got lower than a 1.11, but if I do, I will let you guys know. I will keep you updated. So for the barrel, we are using a 20-inch barrel. I actually robbed this off of one of my guns. I don't know if I got that gun from a quest, if I got it off of a boss at a location. I do not remember. I don't believe you can buy this off of Gunny, because if we're looking right here on Gunny, biggest barrel he has for the M4 is an 18-inch, which obviously isn't as good. As we see right here, this has an accuracy of 1.11, and this one has an accuracy of 1.44. As you can see, there's obviously a little bit of difference there, so you have to obviously strip it off a gun. I believe I got it from a quest or something. I don't remember, but I know you can't buy this barrel. For the gas block, I'm using a pretty simple gas block that's right here on Gunny. You can see on my mouse, it's right here. You can just buy this off of Gunny, pretty cheap. Now for the suppressor on this gun, I have always rocked the simple suppressor that everyone rocks, the RC1, but I just realized you can actually get a better suppressor. If we see here, we have this RC1, and then we have this new suppressor called the QDSS. This suppressor, if you look at the stats, is better. We have a 5% recoil reduction. With the RC1, we only get a 2%. With dispersion, we have a 3% and a 4%. I don't really know dispersion if you want higher or lower. I'm honestly not too sure. I think lower would probably make sense, so obviously it loses there. Again, I'm still learning all of this. Weapon handling is the same, and we do have a little bit less loudness, so it does make your shot a little quieter. Again, it's a 3 decibels difference, so I don't believe it's that big of a deal. But to actually put this suppressor on, we're going to need a different type of muzzle, which is called the M4QD flash hider, which you can also buy off of Gunny. As you see, this is the one, this SF3P is the one we usually buy for the other suppressor, but we're buying the one next to it, the CAC QD. It is the exact same one as we see right here. Then we have right here the Razor sight. We're using O-rings 30mm, which you can buy right here. We have right here, we have a low profile O-ring, a 30mm. We got this going, the O-ring 30mm. You can buy both off of Gunny. Then for the pistol grip, we're using a DD enhanced grip, which you can buy off of Gunny. As you see right here, it's only $69. Pause. And then we got our 60 round mag, and we have this Supreme charging handle, which you can buy off of Gunny once again. This is, I mean, it's a little overkill. You don't really need it. This is one of the worst ones right here. This has a 4%, like a less 4% reload time. The one we're using is a 6% less reload time. So I'll take that little advantage since I'm using those bigger magazines. I have to play with it a little more. I know I can get a 1.11, but I believe it may be because of my scope and because of the suppressor. I'm sure if I just put a muzzle on, I probably would get better recoil control, but this gun is already so good that I feel like I don't really need to do much to it. So I have a quest at Midnight Sapphire that I have to do. So we're going to take this gun and bring it out for a little bit of a test. I've actually never brought this gun out. I literally have just made it. This is going to be exciting because this gun is an absolute behemoth, and I just want to see how it works in action. It's going to be exciting. Okay, so we have a teammate in this area, and he's making his way to the key room that I need, I believe. So we're going to kind of follow him, see what he's doing, because he might have the key. So I don't know why, but when I'm like recording, I usually play on 1440p. My 1440p has the craziest desync. Like it's the latency is crazy. It's so bad. Or not, the input lag is really bad when I like record and play. So I have to record on 1080p, which is kind of annoying, but I might just check if this is open just for the fun of it. Because, you know, maybe someone came here before and they opened the door, which is really nice of them. So this right here is a place I need to go inside of. And sadly, the door is not open for me. So that's not ideal. Okay, it is what it is, I guess. I think our boy died. Yeah, our boy died. I'll farm for this key another time, but if you guys haven't watched my guide on how to clear Midnight Sapphire as a solo, go watch it right now. It's actually a pretty helpful guide because there's a lot of quests that you're gonna need to have. What the I was not expecting a guard to be right here. I was not expecting. I should have expected a guard there, but I wasn't. All we have to do is kill the boss, so we don't really have to go in the compound. We just have to find the boss and shoot him in the dome piece, to be honest. So we've cleared out a good amount of these guards. We're gonna have to start making our way up here because... Oh, is that one of the bosses? No, I don't think either of those are right. That guy's... I'm dead. Bro, they're shooting me through bushes. Upsetting, man. Upsetting. Even though I died, it's all good. You saw how this gun shoots. It is an absolute beauty, and it's not my fault that I can't see through the bushes, you know? If you like this video and this build, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.